How do we increase the healing power of a human? Sure, good diets and being hydrated and getting enough sleep and so on are good for us, but they won't do much for increasing one's healing power. Knowledge is the nuts and bolts of healing. One very important piece of knowledge is that stress, where there is a perception of an external danger, will decline immunity concerning infections to some extent. So, if it is an infection that you want to clear away and heal, then you need to acknowledge and affirm that the primary danger is in the body. That turns immunity back onto its full extent and fights off pathogens. And it is justified because we can't live our lives and do the things we want to do without our health. With the non-infectious diseases, it is ideas that we treat as true or real and thus react to that need to be rejected. These ideas do not arise out of some mythical subconscious mind. There is the underhanded foul gameplay behind the disease. For the inhumane people amongst us, disease is an agenda. If you can influence another person in a relationship in ways that cause them to react as to develop some disease, then, as my late, psychopathic husband used to say, you got them. He had explained the underhanded foul gameplay, and I made a video series on the information that I got from him. If you are interested, you can go to my profile page and find the link to my YouTube series on the underlying conditions of disease. You need to go into my channel to view them. The first 5 or 6 videos are the ones in which I discuss the underhanded foul gameplay. A concealed threat is used, and this is why a fight or flight response is seen in all diseases. It is not a malfunction of the ANS as is supposed. In short, recognizing that the idea is firstly not one's thinking and thus carries no authority. And secondly, the bodily reactivity is fear, though rarely recognized as such. It has nothing to do with the idea. The bodily reactivity and the idea are not related. Hence, we can discard the idea and not react to it. That way the person won't develop a disease, but even if they had developed a disease, recognizing what has happened will help them return to health. So, for instance, an idea of damage in some part of the body, especially as some food or substance had done them damage, will give rise to an immune response, an unnecessary immune response. The body's reaction to the idea is to set forth inflammation to clear away the damaged cells. But if the cells are not damaged and it is just a malicious suggestion that has been mistaken as true, then the immune response will do damage. This is an autoimmune disease. Recognizing the idea is false helps restore normal function, so the inflammation stops, the body restores health, and healing takes place. In cancer, it is ideas of possible harm. The body's reaction is to recruit stem cells to create a barrier organ. Here too the reaction is unnecessary because the idea is false. Recognizing that the idea is false will help avoid developing cancer. If one has fallen for the idea and developed the cancer, then recognizing that the idea is false and rejecting it will lead to spontaneous remission of the cancer, and the body cleans up the novel organ formed. In the case of cancer, life issues may also become a part of the reason why a person reacts.